Welcome everyone to the post-game reaction show. I'm your guy. I'm Jay Raider. Man, what a disgusting game we just witnessed. I got the team back here. They're ready to go ahead and chop it up. We're about to go ahead and do the damn thing. You already know. Make sure you guys buckle your seatbelt because it's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a wild one. Y'all get ready because here we go.
Inside Allegiant Stadium for the first time this year. Touchdown Raiders! Touchdown Raiders! And for the touchdown! Through from behind! Ball's out! Big man running! Raiders!
What is good, nation? It's your boy Jay Raider. Welcome to the post game reaction show. Man, what what the fuck was that? What a game! What the fuck was that? What are we doing out there? Are we even showing up? I don't even know. Man, at this point, all you can do is just laugh. But hey, man, it was that bad of a game where I couldn't do the show by myself. I had to go ahead and bring in my peeps to go ahead and help me do this show and voice out what the nation is feeling after watching that Monday night performance. Let me go ahead and first bring out my guy Rita Primo in the building. There we go. Salute my guy. How you doing?
Another week, another. You think it can't get worse, and the Raiders just find a way to make it worse.
I know.
It's
Jesus Christ.
crazy. It's crazy. We gonna dive in, but
We gonna
yeah,
dive in.
I'm feeling great that we can have some therapy together as a nation.
There you go.
I feel great
Exactly. This
about
is what
that.
it is. Therapy session has begun. Let me bring out my other guest for today, Raider Will. Hold on. I don't
Hey.
know anybody either, bro.
Y'all get me, bro.
Oh
Y'all get me,
god.
bro. My beanie. Hold up.
Yo, at this point, fellas, you know what it is. I mean, like, hey, it is just a total fucking shit show.
Yeah.
So, what it is,
Yeah.
man, what's good?
It definitely is. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. But again, appreciate everyone pulling up and tapping in with us on this post game reaction show, Monday Night Football Edition.
You got it, man.
I wish I would even have done this game because it was so fucking bad. But if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button on this channel, on my guy Primo's channel, on my guys Raider Will's channel, Server Black Radio Podcast. Make sure you guys hit the likes and subscribes on all the channels to get up to date to everything Raiders related. Even though y'all probably like, I'm done with this shit. Wait, there's more. There's gonna be more shit to come. The season's not quite over yet, even though a lot of us wish it were, but we not there yet. We got about 7 more games of this shit to go. So the finish line is almost there, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get therapy session really quick. We're gonna go ahead and get therapy session in just a bit. Really quick before I go ahead and go any further. You already know I can't do this show without acknowledging the chat, because chat lives do matter. I appreciate everyone pulling up and rocking with us. Shout out to our guy D Mokes. He's first in the building. There you go. Shout out to Big Lug. This team is so fucking tragic. Tell me about it, dog.
Yes.
Tell me about it. Shout out to Sacktown Raider Mike in the building. Salute, my guy. I appreciate you pulling up. My guy, Frank Weber in the building. Salute, salute. Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to my guy, Rosetown in the building. Appreciate you tapping in, my guy. One of my mods here at Just Raiders. Salute. Van City Raider in the building. Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly fired yet? Not yet. Not. This guy just got done with doing the presser, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it in just a bit. Shout out to Lord Rochitas in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, my guy. Salute. Let's see here. Anybody else I'm missing here? My guy Space Beast in the building. Yes. Has Pete and the Psycho Son retired yet? As of right now, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I don't know. It probably won't happen, bro. It's wishful thinking, but it probably won't happen. But I appreciate you guys pulling up and rocking with us. I don't know what else to say, but obviously, again, this is coming a habit. Raiders lose again. Oh, man. I mean, final score was 33-16. Let's go ahead and get into that box score. That good old box score is going to go ahead and cheer us up. Well, we're going to go ahead and dissect this pitch, because this game was just so bad from so many points of view, and it's so bad to the point where I'm feel bad for our defense, because our defense is like out there trying so hard. These motherfuckers are out there creating plays, and like we can't do shit. Like we really can't do shit with the ball at all. And Will has a lot to say about that. Let me go ahead and pull that real quick. Here we go. That is the box score. Final score 33-16. Let's go ahead and start from the top. Total yards 381 to 236 for the Raiders. Passing yards 267 to 209. And this is really where the kicker is. Rushing yards 114 to 27 yards rushing for this game for the Raiders. Fuck me. This is crazy. I can't. I don't think we've ever hit a low this bad in rushing yards, but I think this one probably takes the cake. 27 yards rushing. Yards per play 5.9 to 4.1. First downs 24 first downs to 17. Third down efficiency, Cowboys were on it 4 from 10 compared to 3 from 12. Fourth down efficiency, we're slightly better there, 2 out of 3 out of 1 out of 3. Total plays were 65 to 58. Again, another area to go ahead and highlight. 1 sack compared to our 4 sacks allowed. And penalties, they were a little bit heavier on the penalty side, 6 for 50. We had 6 for 40. Interceptions, we gave up 1 interception. They didn't, but they gave up a fumble. Time possession, again, key here, 33 minutes to 26 minutes. Flipping over to the player stats. And this is really, really where it gets good, y'all, if you guys haven't not sure yet. Gino, 27 out of 42, 238, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rushing, 4 big carries for 14 yards.
What the fuck are we doing?
Hold on.
Oh no! We suck again!
There we go. Ashton Denty, 6 carries for 7 yards. What the fuck? What the fuck? Raheem Mostert, 2 carries, 6 yards. That's even worse. You got Brock Bowers on the receiving end. Brock leading the way, 7 receptions, 72 yards. Trey with 4 receptions, 47 yards, 1 touchdown. You got Tyler Lockett, 3 receptions, 33 yards. Genty, 6 receptions, 27 yards. It was air game for Genty. Ian Thomas, 1 for 20. Jack Bash finally got a catch for 19 yards. Go figure. This kid apparently can fucking catch. And you got Michael Mayer for 3 receptions, 13 yards. Raheem Mostert, 2 receptions, 7 yards. Defense did come out, and they were in it probably about half of the game, and then obviously something had to give. Isaiah Paul-Mal, 4 tackles, 5 assists. Devin White, 3 tackles, 7 assists. Caillou, 3 tackles, 2 assists, along with Max, that also had a sack on top of that. Eric Stokes, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Rob, 2 tackles, 2 assists. Jeremy Chin, 2 tackles, 4 assists. Jamal Adams, 1 tackle, 3 assists. Charles Snowden, 1 for 1. Darnay Holmes, 1 tackle. Jamin Davis, 1 tackle, 2 assists. Adam Butler, 1 tackle, 4 assists, and same thing for Thomas Booker. But man, oh man, looking at those stats, and I'm gonna go ahead and move it for the viewing audience at home. I'm not gonna go ahead and put you guys through that anymore. But looking at that, what comes to mind? I guess just looking at the stats alone, not looking at the actual gameplay, because we're going to go ahead and get into the gameplay as well. But I'll start with Primos first. What are your thoughts when it comes to when you've seen those stats?
Well, the thing is, I always say stats are misleading. So I got a worse stat for you because I tallied my own stat, and my stat was our play breakdown. What was our play calls? Not Geno Smith scrambling, counting towards we called a run play when it was in a run play to begin with. We actually had 8 run plays called to 49 passing plays called. To Geno getting sacked 4 times, he scrambled 3 times. This is what the stat was at halftime. We ran 3 running calls to 33 passing calls. And that was just our halftime stat. We only ran the ball 3 times traditionally. And I believe Genty had 2 carries going into halftime. And you're wondering why this offense can't move the football. The thing is, I don't know about you guys. I know I'm young in this football world, but I've always heard you run to set up the pass. Why are we doing this shit backwards? Because then what pisses me off, why are we calling play action? Chip Kelly, like you running the football effectively. Fuck that. Like you're running the football to begin with. Like, who the hell are you fooling? You're not fooling nobody with these ghost play action passes where you're not even running the football. Like, and bro, just looking at the stats alone, and then, like I said, tallying up my own stat of how many, like the play call breakdown. Like, tell me you tanking without telling me you're tanking. Like that, there's gonna be that question. I think we're just ass. I'm not saying we're tanking. I think we're just complete dog shit, and we don't know.
Oh, we're terrible, bro. Yeah, there's no tanking.
Doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Bad. But it looks so bad that you're gonna make people think that, bro, y'all can't be this bad. Like this stat is just really, you guys got your 6th overall pick, only getting the ball 12 times. Like when Dallas's defense is ranked 28th against the run, and you're not gonna run the football. Like Chip Kelly, Pete Carroll, you keep saying, I want to run the football. I want to run the football. I want to run the football. Guys, this right here, what Jay just put up, that's running the football. That's running the football. When I see God, and I say this, I see Saquon getting 20. It don't matter what day he's having. Eagles are like, we're running the football. Give it to Saquon. Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, you can name off all the running backs in this league. They're going to get their carries no matter who the line is and how their day is going. You run him into the ground, especially when your quarterback is leading the league in interceptions. And at this point, bro, when I get on Prize Picks, I'm going to guarantee myself one interception by Geno Smith at this point. Like, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
before I get too far, I want to give my man Raider Will some words.
Go ahead, Will. Speak on it, my guy. Therapy
Enough
session
said,
is now
homie.
ended.
Primo, enough said. I'll be like, if I could teleport myself, it's just like this, okay? Homie, I don't even know what to do anymore. Okay, look, man, Primo hit it on the head. I couldn't have said it any better. Every single thing he said was absolutely true. Okay, I'd be like, when we start games with play action, you should be having some sort of emphasis that the run should be a threat. Mm-hmm. He was successful with it, and then we came with the same look 3 times in a row. And next thing you know, he's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Where's the run game, guys?" We ran the ball, I think, 2 or 3 times with Genty in the first half.
Mm-hmm. Twice.
This is a disservice to the number 6 pick. There is a disconnect in the coaching staff. Primo said it. Pete is known for playing good defense, running the football. Chip Kelly, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but it's not working. And this is a total dysfunction. I'd be like, it's starting to look like Luke Getsy when we're want to do an extension of the run game with the fucking screenplay because we're getting sacked fucking 4, 5, 6 times a game. Tell me, okay, why are we at a shotgun 90% of the fucking game? And then when you want to go play action, you go from underneath center. Or bro, they know what the fuck we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're playing. Bro, we're not fooling anyone. This is so frustrating. I mean, like right now, I'm really holding it myself in, bro. Like I don't want to go off because I'm just gonna go off and sound repetitive. It just sounds repetitive.
Well, I mean,
it sounds repetitive. Like I'm going to tell you like this. Okay. It is repetitive,
shit,
right?
Yeah.
We're fucked. I'm going to tell you like this, straight up, with the paper bag and everything, man. This is how every Raiders fan should go to the game. This is how we're going the rest of the season, bro. Because we're playing like straight ass. Max Crosby's fucking fed the fuck up. Yeah, incognito, bro. This is so much bullshit, dude. I'll be like,
put the blur my face and do the voice fucking. Does the voice head?
I'm gonna tell you.
Forget that, bro. I'm just gonna be like this from now on.
Right. Be like, Archie was just asked. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Hey, that's basically how I feel. Hey,
right?
I mean, like, it's embarrassing, bro. My friends are sending me messages. Hey, why is our number 1 wide receiver returning kicks? Hey, man, why is your team at a shotgun every play? Why don't they run the football? Hey, why is this? Oh, why is your defense so tired? Hey, and I mean, like, again, we keep going back to the same thing, and fucking Pete Carroll goes to this fucking thing, and he's saying, "Oh, I don't know where this is coming from." Yeah. There's no accountability.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy Leaky, really good with this comment. Why do we draft rookie online just for them to be inactive every week?
Why do we draft the running back at number 6?
No, guys. Hey,
the real question. That's the real question.
Raider Will, why do we bring up a practice squad guard instead of activating our 3rd round rookie? Like,
so I'm going to ask you this: why do we? So we putting him in at center. We put Merritt at the right guard, and you're going to tell me that this is the solution to you moving forward and getting looks at rookies. Okay, this is not how you get looks at rookies. If you want to call a spade and say, hey, you know what? We're going to look at our rookies. We're going to look at depth. We're going to get better. You traded away Jacoby Myers. Now we got Jack Besh in there. You're going to give him the ball 1 time? You're going to give Ashton Genty the ball 6 times or 8 times the whole motherfucking game? And you are a running football team that's supposed to play really good defense, control the play clock, and matriculate the football down the field? Bro, the defense is so fucking tired every game. Them motherfuckers look like they ran 10 miles. Bro, people are making mental mistakes because of the fact that we can't get it together. Our offensive line is dysfunctional. They are not playing together. Our left tackle is fucking getting ate up. Our center is a backup to the backup. Our freaking Meredith isn't a guy that shouldn't be starting on anybody's line. You tell me one guy on our starting line that should be starting anywhere right now.
The only guy I could tell you is probably
the two guys
right now. I'm talking
about
the guys right now, the front five. Tell me out of this front five right now, who starts on another team?
I
can't.
No, for sure.
No one starts on another team.
But who deserves a start? It's probably DJ Glaze, who literally earned their spot. And there's only regrets because of coaching. But I'm gonna say this. Does
DJ Glaze start on another team?
Oh no, of course not. Not this year.
That's what I'm
saying. This year because he's regrets. But this is a kicker to this whole O-line shit that people are so secretive because I'm going back to what people said. Like, we went out and we're not even playing our third round pick, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny. He made they're highlighting Caleb Rogers like finally playing and finally getting the nod this
week
and all this shit. They interviewed him. This dude's like, oh yeah, like he's all pumped out. Hey, bro, I'm going at it like I always play every week like I'm starting and all this yada yada yada, right? And they asked Pete early in the week, hey, who's gonna, what's going on with the O-line situation? Who's gonna be starting at guard? And I was like, well, that's gonna be a game time decision. So this whole fucking secrecy, only to the end, just like having like this to be another healthy scratch again. When you've already said earlier, he's gonna get some burn. So what happened? Why are you giving this guy to burn? Like 17 points? I think that's a good time to go ahead and put your fucking third round.
Because Brennan Carroll is trash. Brennan Carroll is trash. Hey, where are we struggling the most? Hey, hold on, Prebo. I love you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Now it's my time to interview. I'm gonna ask you a question. Where are we struggling the most on offense? Where? Are we struggling in the run game? Are we struggling in the passing? Are we struggling with offensive line? Are all those hits right there, Primo?
Line. You can't run the football because of the line. Can't pass the ball because of the line. It's offensive line.
Who's in charge of that?
Pete Carroll's son, Brandon Carroll.
Yep.
Hey, so there you go. When we are talking about players regressing, we're talking about players not doing what they're supposed to be doing, being in the positions that they're supposed to be, making the right key blocks, just doing the basic fundamental shit. Then it comes down to coaching. And Pete Carroll ain't got no motherfucking nuts.
100%.
He ain't got 100%. No shit.
100%.
Like, hey, I don't give a fuck if you're getting poontang at home or not, motherfucker. You better earn that motherfucking paycheck because I'm going to tell you right now that Brennan Carroll cannot be on this staff any longer. If you're telling me that this is what you're going to see, and hey, one of the worst QBs you've ever seen, it's because of one of the worst O-lines you've ever seen. This guy is under duress more than half the time that he's dropping back. And that is because the scheme doesn't fit, the offensive line doesn't fit, and the coaches are not adapting. They're trying to make it so that way you are trying to get the players to fit what you're doing. Stop fucking up. Yeah. It's not fucking working. It's been like this all season long. And don't tell me, Pete Carroll, that it's going to get better. Because it's going to get better when that fucking door hits you where the good Lord splits you.
Oh yeah, 100%, and that's why you're seeing the regression of DJ Glaze. This wouldn't have happened, or if it would have happened, he would have turned this thing quickly around if he would have had good coaching. But that's the problem. We don't have any good coaching, and it's funny. Like my sister was talking shit to me. Like she's not even a fucking Raiders fan. She's a fucking Niners fan. Like I've already fucking handled that with. Whether she got her ass fucking blown out by the fucking Rams and shit, But it's true. She's like, why are you guys so fucking shitty? I'm like, well, for one, we don't have that good of a talent. Two, our fucking coaching sucks ass, and our quarterback is terrible. Like, there's only so much that you can fucking do and ask for these guys. You know what I mean? So it's just the same. It's the same shit. It's the same shit over and over that we're seeing. Nothing is improving. Nothing is changing. And as much as he's like, oh, well, we're We're trying to go out there and win. And then this is going to Pete's presser earlier they said earlier. We're going out there to try to win games. Bro, we're fucking 2-8. What fucking more games are we going to go ahead and try to win? I understand that you have to be competitive. I get it. I totally get it. 100%.
Hey, isn't that your fucking job?
If that's really your intention, why not do the moves that's going to go ahead and get you the best results? You're doing the same shit. I mean, yeah, you move the O-line over we're halfway point or just past the halfway point.
Here's my thing, Jay. Why
did we do this earlier?
Why they do it when JPJ goes on the IR? Or
exactly.
Now you want to take Meredith out. Now you want to take Meredith out. Like, okay.
Now you want to shuffle him out.
Now tell me that there's no vendetta against JPJ. Like, because it takes him to get injured, and now you move Meredith out of the center position. You flip-flop Putnam from guard to center, Meredith from center to guard. But when JPJ's in there, and when you're asked straight to your face, is JPJ going to be a center? You say absolutely not. But as soon as he gets injured, hey, Meredith, we need you to go to guard. Putnam, you're going to center. Where the hell was this when JPJ was active? I guarantee you, Pete, like you said, Jay, if you wanted to see results, the best results, you would have put JPJ at center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At this point, Primo, I would agree with you, but I don't even think that would have helped this year. We would have had JPJ at center, and we would have still been getting smoked at every other position. At this point, I just think Pete likes getting his ass clapped. Because I'm telling you like that.
Listen to the tush.
Yeah.
Every single team right now that is going through a bad season circles the Raiders game so that way they can turn it around. That's their turnaround game. The Browns are gonna fucking come right now, and they're like, can't wait to get this win started tomorrow. That's next week. Shador is gonna come in and tear us apart.
I don't think. Well, hold on. Just slow down here.
No.
I saw what I saw yesterday.
Let me get my prediction.
He's not gonna tear us up, bro.
Let me get my prediction. Let me get my prediction.
He looked like Eno O'Connell out there, dog. Let me just go ahead and put it out there. He looked.
Hey, Farva would have got 300 yards against us today.
Give him another week, even at that. I don't think he looks that much better.
Hey, so, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
It's gonna be a bad game,
Jay. That defense for the Browns.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fucking bro. That defense for the Browns. You know what Myles Garrett is gonna do to Geno Smith?
Bro, someone's getting injured. Bro. Someone's getting hurt next week. Someone's geting hurt next week.
Dude,
bro, somebody about to get Debo'd in the. It's gonna look like he's got Debo'd in the shower. He's gonna look like he got Debo'd in the shower.
Hey, bro, if you want to witness a murder on a football field, hey, next week, Allegiant Stadium is the place to be.
Bro.
I know. Shit. God damn, bro.
And this is where people go like, oh, well, but I'm like, here's the thing. Shador doesn't have to do very much to
Boy, he didn't do a whole lot.
We beat ourselves. Yeah. We beat ourselves. We're such a bad team.
But even that, you still have to eventually push the ball down the field.
Yeah, we pushed the ball backwards.
I don't think Shador could quite do that effectively yet. Even with if we give him a full week to go ahead and get in sync.
I love you, Jay. I love you.
He just got to.
I love you.
What I saw. I saw him. I saw the game yesterday. I saw it in entirety. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Have you watched our team this season? Have you watched our team this season?
13. What 13?
No, have you watched our team this season?
Oh, I watched our team this season. Yeah.
Hey, we make a junior varsity guy look like a fucking Pro Bowler. So, hey, tell me I'm lying. Hey, Gardner Minshew was kneeling the ball in the third quarter, Jay.
Oh, I know, bro. They're already fucking taking pity on us right now. Really quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and address this in comment by my Oos. Leaky here. He says, "Oh wait, you run Genty out 1 yard line, bang zoom. We gave Cowgirls, bro." When I saw that fucking play, I was like, "What the fuck are
Wait,
you
there's
doing?"
more.
I'm talking to my boy, right? Like, cause I had people over at the crib, right? So we're watching the game. My boy's a Cowboys fan, and he didn't even dress up, dog. Like he just. I'm like, what? It's like, you didn't even rock a fucking hat, man. No, he's like, nah, fuck that shit, dog. I'm like, all right, cool. I got the whole crew over here, the whole family, like, get raided up and geared up. And it's funny, I'm talking to my boy, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what? I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, God damn it, bro. I'm like, see, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. This is the bullshit I got to deal with all year long. This dumbass shit is, but why would you run out of 1 yard line? Even Troy Aikman's like, this is a good time to go ahead and go play action. Even fucking Troy Aikman's like, go play action, fool. And like, dude, we ran it. And yeah, that, you know what? I'm gonna start this motherfucker early.
He walks the plank. The plank!
God damn, Chip Kelly, you walked the fucking plank just for that fucking play. God damn it, that was the fucking most dumbass, boneheaded fucking play this season. Why the fuck would you do that?
Jay, I might hit you up with something even worse, okay? Did you watch the previous play? Leaky. Hey, on the previous play,
I was already kind of tuning out at that point.
Oh, so on the previous play, we get caught with the false start with the run to the outside. Right? So then the defense is already thinking, okay, they're going to run the football. So what the fuck does he do? Oh, let's run it right up the middle. Because that's nothing that they're going to expect at the half-yard line.
We've been so successful at it all season long, by the way.
And I'm going to ask you something, okay? We go for the QB sneak on 3rd and 2. Why the fuck don't we go for the QB sneak when we're on the 1 yard line to get a little bit more space, and we run the QB sneak to get a little bit more breathing room? Tell me that makes any sense to you. I'll be like, that would make sense to me, especially right after you got caught with the false start.
I ain't running QBC. I'm fucking throwing, bro. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. You can.
Brock? Give me 5 yards, dog. Give me 5 yards. Give me 3 yards. Shit. That's all. I just need some breathing room.
Boy,
don't get me safety in this bitch.
But not JPJ. Bueno, we
just talked about that.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I'm going to ask you guys this, man. Coach, is this coaching, players, personnel, or what? What is it on this loss? Because I mean, like, honestly, man, there's so many things, right, that we're talking. There's so many issues. I'd be like, we're like a burning crack whorehouse. Okay, that's it, bro. Like, that's what I consider like the building right now. The building is just on fire. Everybody's just freaking like not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Why 100%. Is it that Chip Kelly doesn't want to run the football?
I don't know why the fuck it's every fucking game he abandons it and he comes up with some fucking excuse or what, this fucking reason or that reason why we're gonna try to go ahead and spread the fucking offense out and yada this, yada that, and give us like the best opportunity to go ahead and go back to the ground. Some fucking bullshit. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, stop selling us.
No. I mean, like, this is why I'm asking you guys, okay? Because we keep getting fed bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Every single time. I mean, like, let's be real. This administration or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or, whatever, has taken zero regime has taken zero accountability.
Yeah.
Is all talk, no show. Is continuously giving excuses and saying we're trying to win, which, you know what, motherfucker, that's your job. You shouldn't be trying to.
Yeah.
You should be doing it. And the things that we're doing that you're saying that doing to win are not reflective of the game calls, are not reflective of what we should be doing, especially when we're talking about the differential in the run game.
Yeah.
Primo said it. 49 fucking pass plays.
This
eight.
is the same thing that we did last fucking year. This is the same fucking shit with a different fucking name, which is a different fucking regime. That's exactly what it is. It's there's no thing that's different about it. It's the same fucking shit we did last year. We're all thinking we're gonna be this fucking air raid type of fucking team. This is not how the fucking game is ran. And with the fucking very streaky quarterback, at least last year we had, I'm not an AOC guy. I'm not. But at least I could give it up. This kid can sling the ball, and he was getting better at his reads, and he wasn't turning the ball as over as fucking Gino over here. And that's what we had more to our advantage. We just did not have a run game. Now we have the capacity of a run game, but we don't have a fucking O-line. We have a running back that can run it, but now we don't have a quarterback that can sling it effectively, who makes smart choices, and that's the problem. That's the problem. It's the same shit, different year, with a different fucking regime name, but it's the same thing. Same, but different. Same, but different. Really quick shout out to almost 80 people in the building. Appreciate you guys. Make sure if you guys haven't done so, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that subscribe button on all these channels. My guy over here, Raider Primos, to my left, and my guy Raider Will to my right. Make sure Silver Black Raider Podcast, and then Just Raiders, baby. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for the notifications whenever we go on. You guys be notified. Make sure you guys go ahead and pull up and tap in, especially if you're feeling what you're hearing. Appreciate you guys tapping in and rocking with us. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kick this thing up a notch. Y'all ready to kick it up a notch or no? Yes.
Bro, you see how red I am right now, bro? I'm burning up right now.
I've been holding back. I've been holding back, bro. I got Puerto Rican. I got my Raider in me that's pissed. I got everything fueled up, just ready to let it out.
I'm about to go grab my machete, bro, and get this Salvi blood down there and just fucking go to Vegas and just go to Hacktown, bro. Just, hey, I'm going to show them how it's done. I'm like, hey, we handle this shit like men. Fucking straight up fucking bloodbath down there, bro.
Oh, we gonna do this peak pressure. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
That means Dallas little Cowboys, whatever. Hey, salute to you guys. That's cool, man. Y'all won. That's cool. We played like fucking ass.
Shit out of us.
Y'all, we played like ass, and it is what it is. But we knew this coming into it. Like I wouldn't. You guys have optimism like that?
That's just me. That's just me. I wouldn't be too proud beating a 2-8 team. That's just me.
But I don't know. I don't know how much optimism you guys had for us to be able to go ahead and really steal when the sick went out in our own building. But it felt like that. I didn't have a lot of. I knew that we were going to go ahead and pull this out. But I don't know if you guys had optimism. Cool, power to you. I didn't. I was just like, this ain't gonna be good. Like it's either gonna go a very low scoring game, but it's gonna be like another Denver game where we can't move the ball really. Like each team just sucks that bad that they just can't really move that ball. It's gonna be a low scoring game, or we're gonna get cooked. And Cowboys eventually got their shit together, and that's what happened. We just got cooked. And
it's like Raider Will said, bro. They circled the Raiders. Hey, that's when we're gonna get our shit together. Yeah. That's when we're gonna get our shit together. Hey, that's why I picked up Dallas defense on fantasy. Got CeeDee Lamb starting. I still lost, but still lost in fantasy. But hey,
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't even know it, and I'm sorry, Raider Nation, but every single fucking coach that comes here somehow, bro, becomes retarded. Like. They just can't get their shit together. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you like this. Hey, what I want you guys to do is get into the height, or if you guys are on YouTube, because I want this shit to get into the height stream. I want freaking Pete or Carol and fucking Chip Kelly to listen to this. I mean, like, I don't know how to do that, but I know that if you click in the little comment section, go to the right and get into the hype stream. But I'm going to tell you, you guys need to stop acting like some fucking putos out there, man. And run the fucking ball and have some fucking levels and then freaking play some good defense like you guys are going to say you're going to do. Stop abandoning the run game. Stop doing all this other stupid bullshit and get your shit together, man. Either that or
coach.
Chip Kelly, you need to fucking pack your shit and get the fuck out.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and go into P had a presser. P had a presser earlier, and like I was saying earlier, this shit was fucking boiling my blood. Yeah. And interesting. P got asked some questions, and he got a little defensive. So
imagine that's something that you like to.
Let's get into the question part.
Dak's numbers, but he must have had a pretty good night himself. 25-33. So he was on it. So very difficult night for us. Sorry about it. I feel bad.
Pete, you mentioned that the balance got out of whack there a little bit. It was 31 dropbacks in that first half, 3 runs. Is that, I mean, I can't imagine that that's something that you like to look at.
Yeah, it wasn't 31 dropbacks. It was a bunch of play action passes. And really, I really wanted to see us do that. And you know, there's only one person to look at, me, because I was influenced on the game plan. I loved the way we were chunking them and we made big plays. But I knew what was happening, you know, and Chip and I knew what was going on, but we were trying to stay with it and to see if we could continue to get the big plays, which we were getting. And then we just stalled in the red zone. And unfortunately, and we got the second drive, I think it was, or maybe it was the first drive. We got sacked a couple times, you know, right off back to back. And it was, it kind of got us out of whack a little bit. But I don't really care about pleasing people with our run pass mix. I'm trying to move the football, and we wanted to get the ball to Brock a bunch and see what he could do and our other guys. And that
Carey
kind of
definitely
worked out.
did it.
But when you come back to it, we were supposed to be ahead with that approach, and then we're supposed to come back and run the football in the second half and later in the second quarter. But our inability to get in the zone,
bro, this is backwards. What the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about? You're
I'm totally
fucking delusional.
Pete, just what went into the decision to start Will Pettit and Sinham and shift Jordan at right guard?
The competition during the time with this week and what's been happening the last 2 weeks, we've been looking at it.
So
we tried combinations. We looked at all of it and felt like that was the best way we could go. You know, Jordan had a really solid season at guard last year, and he felt really comfortable moving. And so, you know, we tried. We tried Caleb. You guys were following that, and we looked at some different combinations, and this was the best way we thought to do it.
And just a follow up to that: is this a permanent change to the offense?
We're one day at a time right now on those kinds of choices. We'll come back tomorrow, see the film, see what happened, and look at our options.
The decision not to dress Caleb. I mean, are you kind of getting to the point where maybe it's time to go see some of those young players? Like
I think that's your guys' way of thinking. That's not our way. We're trying to win the games. We're trying to do the best and win the games. And I kind of thought that might come up. I don't know.
Yeah, Geno Smith throwing the ball 49 times is the best way to fucking
when you
win.
look at
this one's better.
And all the changes that came in the offseason, if there isn't some type of changes, is there a concern that you can send the message that there isn't accountability for the offense and it's being anemic?
I don't have a chance at understanding what that question was. So try it again, please.
Yes, sir. Is there a concern with all the changes that were made to the offense this season to fix how bad it was last year, and it's still struggling, that if you don't make changes to your offense, there's going to be concerns that it's not being held accountable like other areas of the team?
No, I don't. The last part of that question that I don't even know how to address. We're gonna take a look at everything we're doing, and which is what we do on a week-to-week, day-to-day basis. And we don't know. That's the only way you do it. So as you're looking at this question to project in the future how we're going to look back at how we didn't get anything done, I really don't have a good answer for you. But every step we take, and I took the accountability. This is my football team, and I had a chance to do something on offense in this game, and we went after it. And some of it was promising, and some of it didn't work out in balance wise. And the score, because we couldn't stop them, it knocked us kind of out of whack a little bit the way we want to go about it. So that's how it goes, and we're trying to do it right, and we'll keep working at it. There is a lot of guys that did play last year on this team in the offense. It's pretty much the same group up front with the guys that are banged up. Not so, but until this past week without Colton, we have the guys that we've had, and so we're hoping that they're going to continue to grow and grow together. There's some youth in there and some inexperience that we're we're dealing with and trying to figure out how to bring our guys along. We would love to see Caleb play, and we would love to see Charles play, but it hasn't happened that way. They've got to show it in practice and show us that they're ready. We're not ignoring it at all. We're paying attention to it, but that's just part of the rigors of a season, and particularly a difficult season. And your questions are warranted, and I have no problem with that. But I don't have answers for all.
Pete, I was wondering, just due to like having two starters on your offensive line out with injuries, how much did that impact the decision to be more pass heavy in this game instead of on the run?
I'll
give you this last
really
answer.
well in the play action game. Look at it. We got sacked 3 sacks on drop back passes. So that was part of, we wanted to make sure that we were taking them into account by using the action passes. Okay. And so that's a way to play ball. And it's always part of our football. We just emphasized it more so to try to help them, and so as we look at it, we'll figure it out, when we can. I always want to run the football more, but I don't care about when we run the football more. I like to win the games, get ahead, and kill it in the fourth quarter and run it 15 times in the fourth quarter. We haven't had that opportunity because we're not ahead. So
what?
You guys know I've been doing this for a long time, and those thoughts and approaches, that's in the books. We've done it that way for a long time, and we're just not getting the chance because we're not ahead in the game, and we got to get out ahead.
All right, I'm stopping you there because I can't take more. Can't take more of this shit. Jesus Christ, that hearing those responses. I'm gonna go real quick first. I'm gonna keep it short.
Go ahead.
Hearing those responses from P, it just boils my fucking blood. For one, you don't want to run the ball because you're not. What? I never heard a more egotistical response to something. That this proof in the pudding. He is writing on his accolades. Yes, I get it. Won Super Bowl, great. That was 10 years ago. You haven't done it since. You won a natty back in 90 something, early 2000s. That was a long time ago. You can't always let it rest on your laurels. You have to be innovative. If you want to run the fucking ball, run the fucking ball. You're the fucking head coach. Tell your offensive coordinator, we got to run heavy. Figure it out. We got to have a minimum of X amount of carries this game. Make it happen. Run it. You're the coach. Run it. And those answers to when and I applaud. I'm not a Hondo fan, but I applaud Hondo for fucking asking those fucking questions because I'm like,
that was
what are you gonna do? That was a great fucking question. And again, that's all of us questioning the media, telling like, what, like, are you guys gonna just throw snowball questions and not push the envelope on the issues at hand? I'm like, you guys are gonna keep accepting these dog shit fucking answers fed to you and writing them or blogging them or whatever you do, like. Come on now, question that shit. This is the thing.
There you
go. This is the thing. Saying the respect of him like he did. He rewarded it, and that's just Pete being dumb. He just didn't want to answer the fucking question.
But that was a layup. You could answer that question. That was a layup question.
Yeah. Exactly. So he could have answered that question. He didn't want to answer that question because he feels like I'm the head coach. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And it's my fucking team to run it. And if I want to fucking run it into the fucking ground, that's my fucking prerogative. But it shouldn't be that way. If you want to go ahead and win all these games, run the guys that are going to go ahead and give you the best opportunity. Is what really, at this point, you ran with Meredith. You were preaching about Meredith being, this fucking center savant and shit. Fucking, why are you changing them all of a sudden? Your problems are at guard, right? Problems at tackle, especially that left tackle position. There's just nobody. Well, you put Caleb in, you put Charles Grant in, and you see what these guys have. And if you're not comfortable with starting them, don't start them. That's fine. Give them some burn. See what these guys can do. And they're like, okay, oh shit, you know what? We gave these guys an opportunity, and they shined. Or they didn't. They need more work. So now we're going to go ahead and they're going to go ahead and sit they're gonna sit on the practice squad, they're gonna sit on the bench, and they're not gonna dress until we feel they're more ready. This is what happened. We gave them the opportunity, they flopped. But it shit like that. It's it like that. I'm gonna give it to you now, Primo. Go ahead. Tell me what you think about
bro. This
Sure.
is why I don't watch his pressers, because just like you, they get my blood boiling. The Caleb Rogers answer makes no sense.
Yeah.
What are you seeing that you're telling me he's worse in practice than how our offensive line is in a game? That's what you're telling me. Charles Grant and Caleb Rogers are worse in practice against this trash-ass defense, that trash-ass defensive line, than how our offensive line is in a game. That's what you're telling me. I don't believe that. For 1 second, I do not believe that. I believe that you don't want to play Caleb Rogers, you don't want to play Charles Grant, and you want to do it because you want to give your guy, Alex Kappa, even though that's more of like spy, which is weird that they're giving Spytek's guy more burn than his own rookies. And then also Stone Forsythe. You want to give him more burn than Charles Grant. You want to activate a practice squad guy, then activate a third-round pick. And when you need defensive line help, you don't want to activate your rookie defensive tackles until, 11, 12 games in? When we knew from the start, when Wilkins got released, we knew, now we need defensive tackle. Now we need defensive tackle help. We knew that from the jump. Fans knew that from the jump. Pete Carroll was like, I didn't know that. This shocks me every single week that we can't get to the quarterback. Yeah. We can't run but this is shocking. And then you want to say you're taking accountability, Pete? No, you're not taking accountability. You're trying to put the question under the rug and trying to run away from it. The question is simple, Pete Carroll. You're not making adjustments on the offense, meaning the defense is looking at the offense like, well, offense is not getting held accountable. Geno Smith, 13 picks, not in competition. But guess what? JPJ, who, yes, Pete, you're right. He was here last year, but he wasn't starting at guard, Pete Carroll. He was starting at center. So guess what, Pete Carroll? You're making Antonio Pierce look smarter than you because he's putting players in position to compete like you're talking about and had us get more competitive games than you do this season. Has anyone told you you're 2-8, by the way? I want to try to win football games. You're 2-8. You want to talk about, I want to run the football. You ran the football 3 times. Your offensive coordinator had Geno drop back 33 times. No, they were not dropbacks. They were play action passes. Who gives a fuck what they were? They were passing plays. At the end of the day, they were passing plays. You were not running the football. That's what the question was. The question was, why are you not running the football enough to your passing plays? And you're trying to deflect the question, saying
because we were in the lead, bro. You didn't know?
Yeah.
We were in the lead. That's why we run the ball. We didn't have the opportunity to do it.
You want to direct the question somewhere else. You don't want to answer it, Pete. You're in over your head, brother. This ain't the Seattle Seahawks. This is not 2014. Ashton Genty's not Marshawn Lynch, and if he was, bro, Marshawn Lynch be cussing you the fuck out right now. Ashton Genty's playing nice, but he also looks like, damn, why the fuck did I get drafted here? Max, and then I don't know, is he taking a subtle shot at the defense? That
he did.
We were behind.
Yeah, we could have stopped him. We could have stopped him.
We could have stopped him. That was the thing. So Max Crosby getting a strip sack. So Max Crosby getting a strip sack at the 12-yard line is not helping the offense out. Good teams get 6 points in that situation, Pete Carroll. But what is your offensive coordinator does? He comes out with 3 straight passing plays off of, mind you, we are inside the 20-yard line with our rookie running back up to this point having 2 carries, you guys. Having 2 carries. But again, this is why I couldn't watch it. Because he's been saying this shit all season long. I want to run the football. I want to run the football. I want to run the football.
I want to play a balance. I want to play balanced football.
I want to play balance. I want to run the football, play defense, run the clock out. And he always says it, but we need to have a lead. Then why is your offense coordinator having your quarterback that you will go to bat for? because he leads the league with 13 interceptions. He is totally the worst. He is the worst quarterback this season. But guess what, Pete Carroll? This is the best idea you came up with. We're going to have the worst quarterback drop back 49 times. And we're going to run the football 8 times. And then I've seen people in the chat, you can't run the football with the bad O-line. Why? Because we can only run up the middle? We can only run up the middle. We can't run to the side. We can't run outside. We can't run pitches. We can't run counters. We can't run out of shotgun since Chip Kelly loves to call plays out of shotgun. We can only run up the middle. That's the only thing we can do. And it's crazy because I was taking these statistics and I'm telling myself, anyone in this chat, anyone on this panel, you don't even do this shit in Madden. Right, bro, you give Jetty the ball more in Madden than Chip Kelly gives him in the actual game. Like, that's freaking sad. 3 fucking times in the first half, we only ran the football. And then someone hit it to me on the button. Someone texted, my dad texted me, guess what? We're going to get blown out, and now we're going to start running the football. So what do we do, guys? Down 33 to, 31 to 9 or something like that at our own 2-yard line. What do we do, you guys? Now we're going to fucking run the football. Like Raider Will was saying earlier, after a false start off of a run play, Pete Carroll is like, Chip, yes, that is a great play call. Go run the football at your 2-yard line. So that way we could blame it on Genty and we don't got to blame it on Gino because Gino's my guy. I would die on that hill. Gino is my guy. Pete, Chip, better get fired tonight. Fuck tomorrow. Tonight. Fire them asses because that stat, when I seen that stat, 49 dropbacks to 8 running plays, that's fireable offense. Fireable.
This is not the first time that happened either. And that's the sad part. That's the crazy part. This is not the first time that happens. And we keep seeing it time and time again. And then when they actually do shit more in line, it fucking works. And we see positive results. Somewhat. Because not that much because we're 2-8. But we've come in close in common competition and real competition in games. I mean, we just played Jacksonville. We ran the ball more. Not a whole lot, but we ran the ball more. We were more effective. And yet we got to 29 points. We got to take that shit into overtime. So it's just fucking shit like that. It's shit like that. Before I go over, well, again, appreciate you guys pulling up, rocking with us on this Monday night post-game reaction show. You guys getting it raw, unfiltered, every fucking shape, way you guys are coming from. We just ran the P presser. If you guys didn't see it, run it back a little bit. And then pull back to live. You get to see what the fuck we're talking about. I think this is the one that I love Pete, but I think this is the one that just kind of like made me like, nah, bro, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to break up with you, bro, because whatever the fuck you just said made no fucking sense. Made no fucking sense at all. At all. We have a lot of the old guys playing on that line. What fucking old guys did you play on that line aside from Meredith and Glaze? That's it. Kappa's new. Parham's the other guy. All right, cool. Parham, but Forsyth is a new guy. And you're talking about like these guys have to show you in practice. That's your job to get these guys fucking ready in practice. This is your offensive coordinator's job. This is your offensive line coach job to get these guys fucking ready. And if they're not ready, that falls on you. That falls on you. Like who the fuck else is there? Like these guys that just need to fucking like bring it every fucking like. I forgot who said it earlier. Gino and Parham must be fucking killing it in practice because they're fucking starting every week. They're playing every week. But yet we're getting these type of scores and gameplay. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, come on now. But I'm gonna hand it over to my guy. Will, let me know. What you think about that presser you just heard?
Bro, all I gotta say is why am I even on the show? Primo hit everything on the head. Like, bro, like literally every little single aspect, he hit it on the head. It's like this. Like, literally. We talk about, hey, you want to say that you want to win football games. But the winning formula to football games is running about the ball 60 to 40% of the time. You say that, the defense didn't play well, but the defense put you on the 12-yard line and you got 3 points and you went 3 and out. You talk about putting your defense in a good position to win games, but you drop, or whether it's play action, drop back, whatever it was, you pass the ball 49 times and you don't control the clock. Man, and man, I wish I could get pissed off. I wish. But at this point, bro, it's like this. Fuck it. If this is the way it's going to be, I mean, like, what are we going to do? Like, literally, man. I mean, like, as Raider Nation, we have to make a stand.
Yeah.
We have to go out there, put out the brown paper bags on, cut out the eyeballs, and show Pete Carroll exactly what the fuck he's doing, which is nothing. Guys, I'll be like, I love the fact that you guys hit. I mean, like, and we're keeping it a buck, right? Primo's keeping it a buck. He said, hey, you're talking about the offensive line having continuity and having all the old guys and whatever. Bro, you're moving guys out of position. Your son is fucking up and you're not holding him accountable. The offense has zero accountability. And Pete coming out saying, oh, I'm being accountable for the offense. You're not the offensive coordinator. You're not an offensive coach. Yes, I get you're in that game plan. But you're not going to sit there and bro, the Raiders are doing it for me.
I know,
the Raiders
right?
are doing it for me.
Yeah. We're gonna get. I want to touch on that accountability. But hey, really quick, appreciate you, my guy Primos. I know you got to run, my guy. Salute to you. Appreciate you tapping in, man.
Yes, sir.
I know you got the grind in the morning. So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. But I don't work too far.
I got to recap for tomorrow. So hey, there'll be more tomorrow, chat. So
there you
head
go.
over to my channel, you guys. You guys want to see
Make
part
sure.
2 of the ring. Hey,
Tomorrow,
y'all have a good night. Thank you, Jay, for having me on. And Raider Will, man. I need you to start cooking this team. I need y'all both to cook this team, bro. Deep fry this team, bro.
Oh, we don't deep fry that motherfucker.
Primo, here's the thing. Like, I would want to, but the team does it to itself. Just look at the presser. Just look at what you just said. You as a fan, as a guy that you said, hey, man, I'm young in this game. I don't understand a lot of things. I mean, like, me, that I'm a guy that has coached, that has done other things that are like not just watching football right on TV. Bro, we both see the same thing. This is dysfunctional as fuck. The coaching staff is disconnected. There's nothing that Pete Carroll said that made any sense, that has any spine, that has any backbone to it.
It doesn't.
So, bro, I'll be like, at the end of the day, this is fucking misery, bro. This is purgatory, and welcome to Raider hell.
This is Raider hell. Yep. Welcome to Raider hell. I should make a show like that. Welcome to Raider hell. That'd be cool.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yeah, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Hey, love y'all. Love
you, brother. You have a good evening.
Y'all. And we got 6 more games left, 7 more games left for this
7 more games, I think. Yep.
Yeah, but we'll get it through together. Love y'all.
Hey, Primo, before you go, let me get what you think is something positive that needs to happen before the end of the season. Something that you need to see to say that we're going in a positive direction.
I was going to actually touch on this. I know I'm not against, like, I was against firing coaches, but it's like I watch these pressers. They don't make sense to me. Like, I don't want to fire Pete Carroll, but it's like I don't trust him to develop our future. He can't develop our future now. Like, so how can we trust him to develop that quarterback that we want to draft, a new revamped offensive line that we want to revamp, a revamped defensive line, like all the pieces we as fans want. Do we trust this coaching staff to be able to handle that and be able to win with that? John Spytek gave this guy a full class, Jack Besh, 2 offensive linemen, 2 defensive tackles.
Mhm.
The thing is, you guys, he tried what he had to give to Pete Carroll, but the only one that was in their head was Pete Carroll. That, I could win with this. But someone pointed out, I forgot who, maybe it might have been you, Jay, that back at the introductory press conference, Pete Carroll was talking about winning now. John Spytek was talking about rebuilding for the future.
Yeah. Mhm.
John Spytek knew what he had. He didn't have a winning product right now.
disconnect.
Yeah.
He didn't have a winning product. This is why people, you guys keep calling for Spytek to get fired. He's the only one that knows we're not even a good football team. He knows that. But Mark Davis, this is why I put blame to Mark Davis, you guys. Mark Davis needs to, like, I don't know what he needs to give back the general manager position, the reins. Stop hiring these veteran head coaches, John Gruden, Josh McDaniels, Pete Carroll, giving them all the reins, all the say. Who's going to start? Who's going to play? Who do you draft? Who I'm going to bring in? Instead of drafting a quarterback, I'm going to go trade for Geno Smith. Instead of drafting a quarterback, I'm going to sign Jimmy G. Like, no, you need to stop with that. GM needs to have all the power. GM needs to, Spytek, I can sees this team. Sees how much, bro, we said it ourselves. We need everything. Corner room, linebacker room, defensive line, offensive line, quarterback, wide receiver 1.
We need it all.
We need everything.
Give me that Kool-Aid. Give me that Kool-Aid right now. I need some more of that Kool-Aid, big mama.
And the thing is, Raider, what people ask, why was Spytek drafting back? Because he needed more draft capital because we had so many holes on this team.
And we weren't even going to cover up all those holes this draft either.
No,
and that's where free agency was going to come into play. But we didn't even take any big real swings aside from like Geno and Jermaine Pratt. Like this, you could chalk it up to that.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Okay, and let me ask you this before you go. We built this thing to go for the future, right? We get all these young guys, and we draft all these guys, and we say, hey, we're trying to win now. We're trying to do all these things. These young guys can make it so we can win now because they're able to develop and grow and do these things. These old guys, you already know what you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why are we not playing and using these guys and utilizing them? The number 6 draft pick had 6 carries. 6 carries.
Organizational malpractice right there. If I've ever heard of it.
And when Primo said fireable offense, the number 6 pick got 6 carries this game. The worst run defense in the league.
28th.
One of the worst. 28th, right? And you're going to tell me that we can't run the football? That you're going to give up after 8 run plays? This is not the solution to win games. This is not your freaking motto. So again, at the end, man, that's the frustrating part, right? Like everything we talk about here, it's simple bullshit. Like, bro, this is like for us as panelists, right? On a panel. We know what the issues are. We can see that this is not functioning, that there's, hey, guess what? Your fucking GM is looking for the future. One coach wants to win right now and run the football. The other one wants to throw it out like he got fucking Dan Marino back there when we got fucking Uncle Rico. So tell me, how is this all supposed to work? And then your freaking head coach has 2 sons on the offensive coordinator staff. And then the offense gets a slide every time. Tell me when we heard, hey, the offensive line needs to get their shit together. We are allowing too many sacks.
Right? I have not heard that shit all season long.
I'll end it with this. Like, I'll let my guy Alec M said, coaching malpractice all over the place. It's coaching malpractice. Like, and I feel bad for these players because these players are just doing what they're told. You guys, they're doing what they're told. You guys got to remember, this is their jobs at the end of the day. This is how they feed their families. They put food on the table. They're listening to what their coaches are doing, and I guarantee they see what JPJ has been going through with this coaching staff, and whatever is going on behind closed doors. I guarantee those players are like, I better get on these coaches' good side, or else I'm not gonna have a job here, even if that means we are gonna lose lose hella games. They're just doing what they're being told to do, and the thing is that I can live losing with young guys. I can't live watching a 34-year-old quarterback playing like a rookie, holding on to the football too long. At this point, we know the offensive line is bad, you guys. At this point, we know it's bad. Why isn't Geno using his legs more? Again, why are we not running the football more to get the pressure off of Geno Smith?
Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit, Primo. I should hire you as the Raiders offensive coordinator. When can you sign?
I can't
move over.
Bro, and the thing, and I always say I'm not the smartest guy because I'm a young guy. I'm just getting to really trying to study up again. But come on, I run before and we talk about abandoning the run game at 8 times. No, bro, they abandoned it out of the gate from the get-go. Before the game even started.
Play action was where I wanted to go. Play action was working, but play action needs to run game in order to work. There needs to be the threat of you running the football to work.
Yeah, and Raider will.
No sense.
Well, that's why people was like, well, week 1 was a fluke. No, it wasn't a fluke. I said we beat New England because they kept biting on that play action. We didn't run the football effectively, but they didn't want Genty to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
They lived and died by not wanting to let Genty beat them. So that's why the play action worked. Now, what happened between week 2, between week 1 and week 2?
Pendejo juice, bro. We went out there and drank that pendejo juice and we sipped on our scissor.
Yeah, bro.
We thought that Geno Smith was going to get 300 yards a game and that he was going to look like fucking Joe Montana. But no, we don't have the Geno Smith that was in Seattle. We have the Geno Smith that played for the Jets.
Yeah.
This is even worse than the Jets, bro. This is the Geno Smith that plays for the fucking Raiders.
Bro, he's gonna be that guy in Seattle that held that sign. Bro, Geno Smith, you might be joining Jamarcus Russell, and unfortunately, you might be below him.
But let me tell you like this. I don't feel like this is all on Geno.
And I can
100%. He had, I think once maybe an audible was called, if that. I think just once, and I think that was. But that's the name of the game. They never fucking call audible. Yeah.
But tell me like this: when the fuck are we gonna audible into a run play? When is Geno just gonna say, you know what, bro? If we're not gonna call a run play, and Geno needs to stop playing Superman, I'll be like, bro, and I'm gonna give the guy some benefit of the doubt because you can't be under duress that much, and your offensive coordinator can't put you back there to drop back 49 times. You're not Tom Brady. You're not fucking Peyton Manning. You're not freaking Dan Marino, Drew Brees. You're not anyone like that.
Just play fucking football, bro. That's it. Just play.
Geno Smith is a complimentary quarterback. Complimentary quarterback. He's not a guy that's going to put the team on his back, throw the ball 49 times, and complete 42.
Oh yeah, Raider will. That's why I don't get this Daniel Jones hype because he's the same thing. Mm-hmm. The only thing is Daniel Jones is in a better situation. Better
coaching.
Way better O-line. Better running. You got a running back going crazy. And yes, better coaching that understands we got one of the best running backs and one of the best offensive line. We're gonna run the football. Mm-hmm. But the minute we seen in those losses that the Colts had, the minute they needed Daniel Jones to throw 40 plus times and to put the team on his back, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because he need, like you said, complimentary quarterback. Yeah. You need a run game to help him. You need an offensive line. He's not a guy that can, Geno is not a guy that can carry this football team. He needs an offensive line, and that's why I'm interested to see I want to give Spytech one more year, but this offseason is a big one for Spytech.
There's no excuse. I think he gets 3. I think he has 3 more years, bro. I don't think any of this is on Spike. I can't see any situation where you're going to tell me that this was because John Spytek didn't draft good players. Because I'm going to tell you like this. What I'm looking at is that the coaching staff hasn't put these guys in to even get evaluated. For him to say, Pete Carroll come and say, oh, Caleb, he's not ready yet. That's why we put Putnam. Putnam has no
He
ceiling.
hasn't showed us anything in practice.
What do you want him to do?
Bro. Putnam
Yeah.
was getting destroyed in preseason.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's what I'm telling you. So this is where I go like, hey, you hit it on the head. Pete Carroll is seriously just either he's a serial liar, okay, because he's just going out there and just lying to Raider Nation, or this motherfucker is delusional now. Like, we really need to go get him evaluated and be like, hey, dude, are you seeing the same shit we are? Because you're obviously not.
Yeah. Really quick before you guys go any further, let me get caught up on some of these supers. Shout out to my guy AR in the building. Jay Primo Will salute gang. Terrible game again. Anyways, congrats on getting monetized. Hey, who got monetized? Primo?
Who got monetized? Primo, you're monetized?
I didn't get Primo. I didn't get monetized.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
I've been monetized. I'm looking at my chart right well, I've been monetized, so hey. Appreciate you.
Look at Jay.
I've been
I got
monetized.
$1. I got $1
the whole year.
I was like,
I got $1.
Hey. Hey, really quick. Shout out to my guy Predator Raider with hold on, bro. I gotta do this right. Raiders. Even if they're fucking 2-15, I'm gonna still be Raiders, bitch. The day I fucking die. Yeah. What's up? Appreciate my guys. Salute to you guys. With the $2 holla and the $5 smackaroonie from my guy. Appreciate you. Hey man, I wish I was baller, but I'm not a shot caller.
Yes, sir.
Holler. There you go. Give you guys some bars and shit. Hey man, appreciate you. We're on for a few more minutes, so y'all go ahead and get your questions in, comments in. Start position.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
don't leave, chat. Don't leave. They staying. Don't leave. They staying here. Don't leave.
Yeah, we say we going to go on for.
People just catch up on some sleep because
Peace out,
he has
guys.
to go get some more Raider nightmares.
Hey, appreciate you, my guys. Hey, thanks for pulling up.
Thank you.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Here we go. I had to fix the ratio on the vertical too. All right. Let's see. My guy, maybe. Let's see what's up. Yeah. Let me know. We'll talk. Let's see your schedule. Also want to go ahead and see if we can meet up for the Bubbas.
Bubba's 33.
Bubba's 33 out in ABQ for sure. For sure. Let's see here. Let's see. That's all good. Let's see. Vince is like, why even bother talking about the shit here, bro? I mean, the fuck else are we gonna talk about, bro? I mean, come on. Yeah.
Oh.
Alex says, Carol the fool that thought O-line and corner room would be totally fine before camp.
And let's put wait, hold on. Let me speak on this though. So let's bring that one back up. So I'm going to tell you right here that you're absolutely correct in the corner room, but in the offensive line room, we thought we had stability because there was continuity on the offensive line. And the thing that fucked up the continuity was Brendan Carroll coming in, switching our center to right guard, switching our right guard to left guard, and making all those switches. So the offensive line
Parham was also a big mistake. But
yeah, and I think that's where we made mistakes, and we got to look at the coaching now. And this is where maybe what I think is Brendan Carroll's the fool with the offensive line. And he's the one that's not coaching them up and not bringing them up to par. Let's keep it a buck here. The running game isn't working. The pass blocking game isn't working. And there's only one guy in charge. Brendan Carroll. So I'll be like, that's why I just wanted to address that real quick. I know the corner room is a fucking total disaster.
Oh yeah,
I'll be like,
yeah,
dude,
100%. It's just a fucking disaster, and for whatever reason, Pete's still running with Kai Bukele, who still keeps getting cooked, bro. Time and
No,
time again.
So we look
I
at that.
I don't get that.
So he had and here's the thing. He had 2 interceptions last game. So Pete is going off this game from last game, right? But when you start seeing this team just literally tear us apart, bro, you literally have to see that George Pickens was eating him up. Dude, and that's what the Cowboys did. You're absolutely correct. They picked on Ty Blue Kelly. Tell me why Darian Porter, who's a rookie, wasn't in the game. Tell me. Tell me, why don't you make the change? Why is there nobody here holding anyone accountable, Jay? I mean, like, we're talking about the offense.
Yeah, and let's talk about that.
idiots.
Let's talk about the accountability. And really quick to Derek's comment. I mean, there's no need for Tampa. We're just that bad, bro.
We're the worst
that
team.
bad. We're the worst team in the NFL, 100%. And this is the thing. You could say it's my fault. You could say, I put it on me and all this shit and blah 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 this, but saying it is not accountability. You're just taking the blame. But what really are you doing to go ahead and hold these guys accountable, right? Or what are you holding yourself? What are you going to do to hold yourself accountable, Pete? You're not. Then that's the thing here, and I've heard that before. Like, what are you going to do to hold yourself accountable, right? Well, you can say this and you can say that, but it doesn't mean anything because it's just fucking words at the end of the day. Actions is what it actually needs to transpire here, not words. You can, because that's all we've been getting all season long is just words. We should have done this better. We could have done this better. We didn't have the opportunity to do this, and we didn't have the opportunity to do that. Well, guess what, Pete? It's your fucking fault. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what Chip did. It doesn't matter what PG did. It doesn't matter what Brendan fucking failed to do or did do. It ends on Pete. Pete's the fucking head coach. He needs to be like, hey, I need to go ahead and make some changes, whatever that's going to be. Whether you're going to go ahead and shift some guys over, or you're going to fire somebody, or you're going to go ahead and put some demote somebody, whatever it is. I don't care. But you gotta. There has to be action. You can't just be like, "It was my fault." We just got to look at film and we're gonna see how the fucking we got to go make adjustments from that. No, you need to go ahead and if you're really going to be accountable, do the things that are going to go ahead and prove that you are accountable. You're moving the team into the right direction. A team that if you want to win, right, we're going to go out and try to win games because that's what he said. He was just like, well, no, that's what you guys think. We're going to go out and try to win games. We'll do the fucking things that are going to make us go ahead and win games, Pete. At least look fucking.
At least show me that you're winning, Pete, because you ain't doing shit, Pete.
33-16 does not prove to me you're like trying to intentionally win, bro.
You're trying to win and you're 2-8.
With the fucking like confused, like retarded face, like I don't know what the fuck is going on. Where am I? Look, like come on now. Like we need to get it together. Like hold yourself accountable. If not, step the fuck aside. And I'm gonna keep 100%. Saying that shit. Step the fuck aside. Let somebody else come in and fucking run this bit to the end of the season. It's only 7 games left. So it's only 7 games left. If you don't feel like you want to do this job anymore, because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he's in it, and then sometimes I feel like it's not. And and this is the thing. Hondo's like one. Maybe there's another guy before that really threw a hard question at him, but all the fucking time when there's a question raised about the offensive line or about this fucking guy playing or about the rookies, he gets fucking flustered. And it's like, bro, they're not even asking you anything bad. They're just asking you like, what's going on with these guys or what are you doing to go ahead and change this? You only have fucking 27 yards of rushing. Like, what are you going to do to go ahead and like fix that? I don't think that's a question that's wrong. You have to ask those questions. Like, what the fuck? What else are you gonna ask? What do you think went wrong out there, Pete?
Oh my
Right?
gosh, dude.
I mean,
Oh.
let me ask you, Will, if you're in that room, what the fuck are you gonna ask Pete Carroll? Like, if you're, let's put our fucking serious hat on for a second. You have a
No, dude,
credentials,
he
you're a
asked.
media guy, you're a respected
Okay.
writer, whatever. You're up there. What are you gonna ask Pete Carroll after this performance?
He asked bro. There's so many things wrong, and there's so many things that he's correct about. The way that Hondo asked it, your offense is pathetic. That's what I would ask. Hey, Pete, your offense is pathetic as last year, probably even worse. What are you doing to hold anybody accountable on that side of the ball? I would ask them. That's exactly how I would ask, because it's pathetic. We can't even get the ball into the end zone from the 12-yard line. Hey, Pete, you got the ball on the 12-yard line, but you said your defense was the one not stopping them. So tell me why you threw the ball 3 times and didn't run the ball once. Hey, Pete, why do you keep going back to Geno Smith and depending on him to throw the ball multiple times down the field and then make the right reads? And you drafted a guy at number 6 and you only give him the ball 8 times. Hey, Pete, you said you were going to run the football, but you go away from it every single time. In your first drive, you went play action, play action, play action, play action. I understand that you want to use play action to, influence the defense, but doesn't play action require the run game in order to be effective? Hey, point. Pete, you said you're going to play good defense. How are you going to play good defense when you continuously go down 3 and out? You don't capitalize on turnovers, and you don't energize them. You ask the questions. Those are the questions the way that I would ask them. That's the only way you can ask them.
Yeah.
Hey, what would you do? How would you ask them? What would you ask them?
Well, I'd ask them, like, it's, to me, it goes back once he says that accountability thing, it's like, what are you going to do to go ahead and hold yourself accountable? What is it? What changes are you going to make, or what is it you're going to implement to go ahead and really turn this team around? Because that's what, you taking the blame is one thing. That's just words. But what are you going to do to go ahead and actually win games? If you really want to go ahead and put your best product out there, what are you going to go ahead and do that? Because we've heard that this is a process. You got to do it, take it week by week, and look at film and all this shit. But we're seeing the same result week after week. So there has to be some type of disconnect. There has to be something that is not working that you guys are doing. What are you going to go ahead and do to change that? Because honestly, this offense looks exactly like the offense of last year. Same type of shit. The only difference is that we have a more skilled running back, but our quarterback is still trash and garbage with the new head coach and offensive coordinator. That's it. That's the only difference. To my guy Pred's question, if he steps down, who steps up? It's probably gonna be Peachy, bro, that just runs the club to the end of the year. But I don't think that's gonna happen. As much as we wanted to, as much as we're over here hooting and hollering that we want Pete gone or whatever, I don't think honestly that happens. And it is what it is. At this point, honestly, whether you're team tank or you're not team tank, we're climbing up. I think it's time to start bringing out the tankathon shit because and I've been really, really trying to avoid that, but I think we've come to that point where I think I just need to start bringing out tankathon and really look where we're at. I mean, before today, I think we're number 6 in the order. Before today, let's see where we're at right now. We're still number 6. We're tied with Cleveland, New Orleans, the Jets, Giants are on top of us, and then Tennessee's 1-9. So we're still number 6. It hasn't changed a whole too much, but if we're still looking to go ahead and get these top draft picks, then keep fucking Pete here. If we're really looking to go ahead and win and better ourselves and see what we got in these rookies, and fire Pete. That's really kind of the two options you have. I don't know. Brown bags at the ready. Goddamn. Yeah. See, IE Raider Mike says that our P's our coach at the end of the season for real. Yeah, and I don't see that changing. I don't even see Brendan Carroll mean shit can. It's not that I don't want it to happen. It definitely needs to happen 100%. I don't think it does happen. Pete's not going to do it. The only one's going to do it is going to be Spytech. Spytech is going to be the one that makes that call. But until then, I think Pete has that tenure, that accolades, that he's going to go ahead and shine, and he's going to be like, nope, you don't touch that dude. He's with me. He stays put. So, but appreciate 100 in the building. Salute to everyone. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on this channel, on my guy Raider Will's channel. And I said we still have Primo's plugged in, so make sure you guys hit Raider Primo's channel as well. Hit that subscribe if you guys are viewing as well. Appreciate you guys tapping in and rocking with us on this post-game reaction show. Man, let's go ahead and take a couple more, but we're gonna head on a little bit.
Put a poll? Could we put a poll? Can we or no?
Yeah, I could put a poll.
All right. Hey, let's take a poll. Do you fire Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll as of tonight? Let us know, chat. Let us know if you guys would fire Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly. Yes or no? I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. If this was the nail in the coffin for the game, for this whole regime. Okay.
Cool.
Now
I put it on. We'll only have. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it on. I gotta put it on the vertical because I got a vertical going too. I'll just tap it out. Let me see if I can get to the vertical. But go ahead. Continue on.
Man, I feel like we're beating a dead horse. I feel like every single week, Jay, we've come out here and we've repeated the same thing. I feel like I know that you went to watch the Jacksonville game. Yeah. That's a pretty tough pill to swallow there. I mean, like every single time that we keep continuously coming out, it's frustrating because we talk about the same things and there's no changes. There's nothing positive to come out of this. I mean, like, and I try to be a positive person, bro. I've been a Raiders fan a long time. I'd be like, this morning I woke up and I'm like, you know what? As long as we beat the Cowboys, at least I'll be able to talk my shit this week.
Right.
That went out the window. Yeah, that went out the window. And when I see our defense putting our offense in positions for them to capitalize, and our offense continuously be lethargic, continuously drop back to pass or use play action when they know that the offensive line is struggling, when we can't block anyone. And we continuously keep doing this thing. This is what, people call, what is it? What is it when you continuously do the same thing and expect different results?
Insanity. The definition of insanity.
So what are we doing? Why is Pete continuously trying to do the same thing? Chip Kelly's trying to do the same thing. We're trying to fit a square key into a round hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, this is where it's difficult, man. I don't know. And, Predator asked, hey, who steps up? Who comes in and takes the reins? At this point, to keep stability and to keep things going, the only person that I think should take over is PG. PG has been asked about head coaching jobs, and I get it. People are going to say, oh, well, his defense isn't ranked in the top, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Tell me a year that PG has had a highly rated offense on that team.
Yeah.
And tell me that the players won't play for him. Yeah, Jeff. I agree.
Shout out to our guy, 401 Raider Jeff in the building. Fuck this game. Facts, bro. God damn. Facts, bro. Jesus Christ. This
So
game was just fucking god awful. Fuck, man.
we say this every single week, Jay. And I'd be like, let me ask you this. What can Raider Nation do to get their voice heard? I'd be like, we've done everything now. I'd be like, Mark has seen guys hold signs in the street. But I think, bro, by this time, there's nothing. I mean, like, I don't even think Raider Nation has any juice left. I don't think there's going to be people going to games, wasting their hard-earned money to go watch this team.
Yeah.
I'm flying to Houston for the game on the 20th. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to hope for the same thing that I did in the Broncos game when I went to Denver. I just hope we don't get our asses kicked. Tell me how sad that is. Bro, I want my team to win. But I just hope my team doesn't lose and doesn't get their ass whooped.
I just hope we don't get our ass whooped, bro. That's kind of how I'm treating the rest of this season. It's like I just hope we don't get our ass whooped.
This was another ass whooping. Dude, that's how demoralized we are. Imagine that locker room right now.
Oh, yeah.
You and I played ball. Bro, you know when your team is winning and that locker room is happy, it's all fucking honky-dory. Mm-hmm. But expect more things to start coming out of this locker room. You know how Adam Butler came out last week and said, hey, defense is standing up, our offense is just as getting it together.
Yep.
Was he lying?
Nope. Not at all. But that also goes to the frustration that's in that locker room. 100%. And you cannot when you get games like this where your defense is literally giving opportunities and creating opportunities for you, they're doing a lot of the right things. Now, obviously, giving up 33 is not always the key, but we having a defense out there constantly, and having the holes you have in your secondary, and really asking a lot from your defense. I mean, something's always got to give, but they've done their part where they gave us opportunities and they held us into games, and the fucking our offense is just cheeks. We can't convert in the red zone. We can't. Not touchdowns anyway. We could hit field goals almost all day long, but when it comes to actually putting touchdowns, almost. But when it comes to actually putting touchdowns, nope.
Jay, this team is so bad that we literally see Geno Smith saying, "Thank you." Like, did you see the expression on his face when they finally scored a touchdown?
Mm-hmm.
Like the sense of relief that he finally scored a touchdown was enormous.
Oh yeah,
and I get that 401 Raider Jeff is saying, "Well, we need to keep some stuff in this house." You definitely got some teammates, fucked up tonight.
He's talking about Adam Butler that he needs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But you know what? Now Adam Butler can also be held accountable. Because if I'm a teammate right now, if you messed up, I'm telling you right now, Max Crosby's going berserk in that fucking locker room, bro.
Oh, he's going berserk on the sideline, bro. You can see it. You can see it on his face. See on his face he's like, bro, I just gave you guys a fucking layup, and you guys can't fucking do anything with it, but just kick a fucking field goal. Like, come on now. Like, what do I need to do? Like, do I need to fucking score the fucking touchdown for you too?
That's basically what. Hey, basically, I'm telling you right now. If I'm PG, I'm telling the defense, don't ever depend on your fucking offense right now. They're like the fucking. They might as well dress up for the other team.
Yeah,
because they ain't doing you no fucking service.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'd be like, hey, so tell me like this, Jay, how much do you get paid at your job? How much do you get paid right now? Like $20 an hour, $40 an hour, something like that, right? Something like in that range.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna pay you $6 million to get me 16 points on offense max. You want to
Yeah.
take the job? I'll be like, bro, right now, you could be the offensive coordinator for the Raiders and be more effective.
Yep.
And I could be the offensive coordinator for the Raiders and be more effective. The inefficiencies that freaking Chip Kelly is showing right now, I'd be like, there's, like I said, bro, offensively, we have no identity. We have coaches disconnected. We have GM, head coach disconnect. Future, current. When to win. We have head coach, offense coordinator disconnect. I want to throw the football 55 times. I want to run the football 55 times. I can play set.
Facts, bro. He could. He could. That was pretty bad performance by Putnam. And for some reason, Putnam was fucking great in practice.
I don't give a fuck if he's great in practice.
Right.
Show me in the motherfucking game. Pete.
That did not tell me that dude was good at practice.
That's just showing me that he's being, and your offensive line coach is the one that sets this. So I'm going to put it on Brendan Carroll. Brendan Carroll is being an immature child that can't handle his shit, that can't coach up a fucking thing, that should be fired immediately. Immediately. There has to be accountability on this team. And it has to start with Pete Carroll and holding people that are in those positions that are failing across the board for the Raiders offensively, consistently. There has to be some firings. There has to be some fucking guts in this building, and there has to be changes. If there are no changes, Raider Nation cannot expect wins. This is the definition of insanity, to keep doing the same fucking thing and to try to get a different result. I'm tired of saying it. I'm tired of doing the same fucking song and dance.
Run the fucking football. We're doing things differently according to Pete. And that's
what
a
is
shit.
Different?
Pete
what is different?
Needs to come to fucking earth. Pete needs to stop bullshitting. Pete needs to just be like, look, we just played a shit game. That's it. We played a shit game. We need to go ahead and I need to get with my coaches. That's it. This was a shit game. This is unacceptable. We will not play like this anymore. Whether we need to go ahead and
where's Dan Campbell?
And shift over, right? Shit. At this point, bro, I think everybody has said everything that could possibly be said to change and try to sway the mind of this man who's just hell bent to just go ahead and just fall on his sword, and that's fine, bro. And I guess that's the type of year we're gonna have, because I don't know how much influence we can have from this end to be able to go ahead and turn the season around, or even make it respectable. At this point, I'm just asking for respectability. I'm not asking to fucking win games, because I mean, really at 2-8, are we really going to be contending for the playoff spot? I don't fucking think so. Unless we go on a 7-game win streak, then maybe we have a shot. Maybe. I'm giving it odds not so good for us to be able to go ahead and do that type of run. So with that being said, let's just go out and fucking play good, clean football. And we're not fucking doing that. We're making bonehead plays when we're fucking trying to score. We're trying to go ahead and run the ball from our own half-yard line, 1-yard line, 2-yard line, whatever the fuck it was. Come on. They did up the middle where we've been so great all fucking year long, but for whatever reason, they fucking Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll, because I guess Pete was the one who made that decision, because he's like, I wanted to go ahead and try some things on offense. Decided to go ahead and be a smart fucking play to go ahead and run the football out of your own two, right? When fucking Troy Aikman and shit, who hasn't played in fucking years but knows fucking football, is telling everybody in fucking America and all over the world, this is a good time for a play action fake. You ran play action fakes. Well, I don't know how many times before that, but no, we're gonna run the ball this time. We're gonna fucking show them.
Oh, but
shit like that. It's shit like that that fucking boils my blood and pulls out and makes me want to fucking just pull out my fucking hair because it's just fucking asinine play calling, asinine thinking. And then you come to fucking tell us like these guys are not ready. These guys haven't showed us in practice,
Nothing
or we
makes
haven't had
sense,
the
Jay.
opportunity. We didn't have the lead to go ahead and run the ball. Come on.
wait, Jay.
Get the fuck outta here.
Nothing. Tell me if any of this makes sense. I'd be like, you literally just said we didn't have the lead, so we couldn't run the ball. You run the ball to gain the lead. You throw the ball to play catch up. I get we were behind, but you abandoned the run game in the first quarter. In the first quarter. In the first 3 drives, we ran the football one time. One time. You scored 6 points on 2 drives, one starting at the 12, another one getting into the red zone.
What's up, Daddy Bear? Mm-hmm.
And then you throw an interception because you're careless and you're stupid. I get, hey, you know what? The guy was open. The guy tipped the ball. But the fucking play calling is horrendous, Jay. I'd be like, we're going back there. Like I said, we don't got Dan Marino. We got motherfucking Geno Smith, the interception machine. And you want to depend on him to get you the win? Come on, man. Come on. I mean,
I'm gonna address this real quick to Mike's. He says Raider fans probably thought they were gonna be like the Golden Knights and shit. No, bro. We were happy to get our own fucking stadium. That was it. We rather have stayed in Oakland or in LA, but those markets weren't the ones building the fucking stadiums, right? LA wanted us to go ahead and share a stadium with the Chokers. I mean, with the Rams. And we weren't about that. And that's why they went to Vegas, because Vegas was the only place that would allow them to go ahead and build the stadium, and the only place that the owners would approve. The owners denied a vote for the Raiders to go ahead and build their own stadium in LA because they wanted to go back to LA. I'm like, cool, we'll go get the capital. We'll go ahead and build our own shit wherever the fuck it is. We'll build it. We'll flip the bill for ourselves. Owner said no. So it's not trying to be the Golden Knights. We're just trying to go ahead and be great again, bro, in our own fucking right. So, whatever. But that goes to show that what you know, bro.
Yes, sir.
This is there you go. See, we still there you go.
That
spirit
right.
will never.
And Jay, no, he's right. We continuously continue to lose, just like we did in Oakland.
Oh yeah. Wifey said like, oh, they were, once they came to Vegas started losing. No, we were still losing.
We were losing in Oakland.
We were still losing in Oakland, and it was just 2016 was literally the only year, aside from the early 2000s when we made the playoffs and the Super Bowl run, where we were good. The time between 2003 and 2016, that's a long fucking time. That's over that's 13 years. 13 years, and now from 2017 till now? That's another almost 10. That's going on 8 now?
But we made the playoffs just as many times. Yeah. So I feel like, again, it's not the city. It's like, again, it's our team.
Ownership.
It's ownership. It's the way
the
that
mentality
we're doing.
In the front office.
I really like what Primo said, man. When we look at the mentality of the front office, that's where I think it started. Where you have one person looking at the future, another person that's trying to win now. And then here's where my biggest disappointment is. Pete Carroll saying that he's trying to win right now is 100% factually incorrect. Pete, you are trying to do everything to lose. And you can't convince me otherwise. You run the football.
For what purpose? I don't know. Because and this is the thing. Are we going to really draft a quarterback that if we get into the top three, top four, are we really going to go out and draft a quarterback? Are we going to go ahead and put our hands in and developing a young quarterback with Pete?
So you're hitting two nails on the head right there.
You know
You're
what I'm saying? Like okay, I could get Chip's part in it because honestly, when they hired Chip, that was my thought process. All right, cool. They're gonna draft a quarterback early rounds, and this kid's gonna be the future within the next year or two, right? It just depends how aggressive they're gonna go. We didn't go for one at number 6. Cool. Maybe they're gonna take a flyer on Dart. They'll trade back. They'll trade back into the first somehow, whatever, and they'll make it a priority for all the Shador lovers, and I'm one of them, for sure. We had the opportunity to go ahead and draft Shador for 5 fucking rounds, and we didn't do shit, right? And we even went even to the fact that we traded our 5th round pick for Kenny fucking Pickett. And we could have got
who we're not using.
Again, we could have got a fucking Shador Sanders. We again walked on that one. Besides that, we're good on that, right? And but the point is that when we hired Chip, I thought that was the direction we're going. We didn't. We went in and got a kid out in the 6th round who's on the practice squad, who's been chilling, who had like half a decent quarter in preseason, and that was it. And then he played that Arizona game, that Cardinal game, for like 3 quarters, and all they didn't let him go ahead and really, go downfield. They made him just go ahead and run the ball. That's when we ran the ball. Do you remember that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Were you there at the game? Did you go to that game? To the Cardinal game? That preseason?
No, I wasn't there for the preseason.
Fucking run. Everything. Yeah. We ran so much, it was crazy, bro. I was like, okay, cool. But we still lost the fucking game, but we ran a lot. And it's funny.
Just like the Raiders used up all their offensive groove for 63 points with the San Diego Chargers that last year that we put up 63. We used up all our running juice versus the Cardinals because I ain't seen it since, bro. Tell me that you've seen our running. I haven't seen us run the football since. And I'm going to tell you something, Jay. I'm like, I don't even know anymore what to say, what to do, what to think, what to even like really fucking think about Chip Kelly, right? You're telling me, hey, we can use him as an offensive developer, but he hasn't shown me anything this season. At this
point, bro, I don't want to use him for anything.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like,
unless somebody's going to tell me, unless it's like, okay, let's say, for example, sometime this week, for a fucking miracle, Pete gets canned, and they go to tell us, well, Pete's the one that literally had the whole fucking front office on a vice grip, and he wouldn't fucking let anybody do anything. And then next thing you know, Chip goes and balls out and fucking hits like 30 plus points. Offense looks fucking dynamic. That I'll be like, all right, cool. Then it was fucking Pete who was over here like thinking he was back in 2015, back in like early 2000s at SC, thinking he could fucking just dial up whatever it's gonna work, right?
I love you, Jay, but I'm gonna tell you like this.
But I think it's not. I think Chip is. Yeah, bro. I don't think Chip is it. I don't think it's Chip. I think Chip is that nice fancy Ferrari, bro, that you keep in the garage, and that you might take for a spin every now and then. But really, once that motherfucker breaks down, you ain't gonna, unless you can fucking really keep up the maintenance.
College football coach.
You ain't never gonna fucking run that fucking car.
Chip is a college football coach.
No.
Chip is not an NFL coordinator. The way that he's game planning the way that he's calling the game, the way that the offense is struggling, and he's not able to, one, see that his offense is struggling and his quarterback needs the run game to work. Two, he's not holding his offensive line coach or anybody else accountable. This right there shows me that Chip Kelly is not an NFL quality coach.
No,
Jay,
no, I'm getting trolled. Gino needs
You know-
an extension to feel more confident and play better. Okay, stop it. Stop it. The fuck is that?
he already has his extension. And I'm going to tell you like this: don't be surprised if you see Geno Smith next year.
Fire
Don't
Gino,
be surprised
Pete.
if you see Geno Smith starting for the Raiders next year.
Oh yeah, I would not be surprised at all.
And
At all. Pete's
if
here, Gino's here.
you
Pete's
asked,
here. That's how it goes.
you asked about quarterback development, and you clearly stated it, and you're absolutely correct that this team has so many different holes. There's so many different issues. We need so much help that if we were to draft a quarterback in the first round, and this team was to put that quarterback out as the starting quarterback, I don't think this offensive coordinator or this head coach could develop a quarterback to the point where he would be confident in the way that he's operating. And then it would literally devastate the quarterback's confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I wouldn't take that route. Not with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say it. I think I was a big Pete Carroll guy. I think we made a mistake. I think we hired the wrong guy. I think hiring Chip Kelly was a thing where we tried to hire a guy that was like nice and pretty and try to do the Kingsbury thing. But we should have realized that Kingsbury had already taken head coaching job at the professional level, had learned his licks through mistakes at the professional level. And that's what we were paying for last year. Chip Kelly has nothing, no resume like that to say, hey, at the NFL level, that he was creative enough. So at the end of the day, man, I think we need to draft a whole lot of things: offensive line, defensive line, corners. Other than that, and I mean, like, and I know that we're going to put a big president on the quarterback, but we're not even ready for that. I'm sorry, Raider Nation. I love y'all, man, but this team, this coaching staff, I don't see them turning anything around this year or next year.
Yeah. Really quick, appreciate everyone. Salute to 100 people in the building. If you guys again haven't done so, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on this channel. Oh my god!
And you're famous, bro.
I'm not
famous. Hey, guys, I'm next to the world famous Jay Raider right here.
No, bro, ain't nobody famous.
I'm gonna take his line. Hey, I want you guys to click that like and subscribe button on my man Jay Raider's page over there. To see that one right there. Hey, and since he's monetized, why don't you send him a couple pennies? Because hey, he's dealing with all this stress. He needs the cerveza
bro.
money.
I had to get, you already know, bro. I had to get Medicaid before this motherfucker because I was already about to like burst it. It was the presser, bro, because I was chill. And then I heard the presser pee. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see what the fuck these fuckers say. Oh man, that shit fucking boil my blood. Boil my blood. I was
Dude,
like,
when you at first when you were like, well, you guys got to listen to it. I thought about, and I was like, it can't be that bad. And you know what? It doesn't sound bad, but it's bad because one, like you said, simple questions couldn't be answered. I'd be like,
simple questions were being answered, and he was very defensive. And that's the thing. Like, why is Pete so defensive?
So how would you have answered that, Jay? If they asked you, hey, you know, with our offense being so anemic, and now it's anemic this year, you know, what's being done to be held accountable, or what was the whole question? Sorry, I can't remember the whole question.
Like what I had said?
Yeah. Well, how would you respond?
Well, I'm not Pete, bro. I'm not Pete because I would have fucking done. I would not have done what Pete has done.
But right? So let me ask. That's why I'm asking you. So what do you like? How would you have answered that question?
I don't think I'm gonna answer that question because I wouldn't be Pete. But I guess if I had to put it, this is hard because I have to like slow my brain down to fucking like try to like comprehend and try to like picture what Pete's mentality is for for the decisions that he's made and say like well what may led to my decision on benching, not starting or not dressing Caleb Rogers, and why this offense is so fucking anemic, looking like last year. It- it's just me thinking I know better, me thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and rest on my accolades and rest on my experience and thinking like the game doesn't evolve, thinking the game is the same game that I played 10 years ago, where if you were anywhere a bit aware of how football progresses, football changes every year. Players get better every fucking year. They get faster, they get stronger every fucking year. We're bringing new guys into this league that are revolutionizing the sport. Defense are getting smarter. You get see. This is the thing that people don't fucking realize. And this is the shit that Pete doesn't realize. That we now are on a different trajectory in football. You're having all these young coaches come in and really run the fucking show, and you're seeing a lot of success. Sean McVay. Why is everybody fucking like all about Sean McVay? Get somebody from the Sean McVay tree, right?
Yeah.
Why, Matt? But what's the other guy? Green Bay Packer. Matt.
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur, right? Why? Matt's fucking young. Mike McDonald. Mike McDonald, uh, up until this point, has had success in Miami. This is only the fucking really like the last year was mid, but the year before that and a couple of years before that, he was playing fucking pretty good. Dolphins were fucking good. Everybody wants like, you have guys bringing up Joe Brady. Let's get Joe Brady next, right? Why? Because these guys are on the fucking cutting edge of the fucking game. That's why. Because these guys are revolutionizing the sport. These guys are coming up with shit that nobody has thought of or shit that is working at a high level. These guys are constantly raising the bar. And that's the thing that Pete does not understand. He's not raising the fucking bar. He's just trying to catch up to the bar. And that's not a mentality, and that's not a way you can go ahead and try to operate and think you can go ahead and be a winning team. If you're trying to catch up to the bar, you need to be at the bar already and raise it and set the fucking standard. They're not doing that. With this team, the way that this team shaped out, it was always going to be a rough fucking like. We were all like, oh well, let's see what happens, because we didn't want to face the fact that this team does not quite look that fucking good. Me, Rundown, Jeff, Leo, a lot of us guys said, I don't know about this fucking team. I don't think it's going to be what you fucking think it's going to be. And we were right. We've been right. We're actually, my bad. We're wrong. It's actually worse than what it is, because I called like, okay, bottom tier, we're going to be like 7 and 10. That was my floor. And we're going to come way the fuck under that. We're probably going to be 4 and 13 if we're lucky. We could probably be 4 and 13 again. If we're lucky, we play, get our shit together.
So why did we get rid of Antonio Pierce?
It's not about you want to get into the Antonio Pierce subject? No. Like, I don't. That's a whole other fucking show. That's a whole other show.
No, but I'd be like, no, at 4 and 13, if you brought in Pete Carroll to be a better team, right? No, and this is a legitimate question, right? You said, hey, we're gonna bring him in to have a better team. You had the number 6 pick, you had all these draft picks, but yet you end up in the same place.
Yeah.
I'd be like, and I get that, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Tom Telesco while he didn't have the perfect draft, he had a better draft than we did because at this point we're using the players that he drafted more than we use the players that Pete has drafted. I'd be like, we talked about it, Jack Besh.
Okay, you want to? Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Why did we get rid of AP? In part, Rosen is right. He never had his QB. Pete did, and AP had 4 wins. Okay, this is the thing. I was one of those guys voicing that he should get another year, right? You know, whatever. Mark listened to the court of public opinion and decided to go ahead and roll the dice this time on this rookie head coach who's never really coached before, aside from linebackers, right? And gave him a shot to go ahead and take over the team for a year, right? And having just above a 500 result the interim year, which is not a whole lot. The real shot here would have been with Rich Passage, but whatever. That's gone now. Well, either way, we're still talking about it. We're still talking about the past. The point being is that you bring in a guy like AP, you don't give him the tools that he needs. You fucking band-aid a lot of the shit. You had a GM that wasn't on your side, that didn't believe that they were ready to go ahead and bring in an elite quarterback, even though his job was to go ahead and make the fucking team be ready for something like that, right? You could have drafted a quarterback at any point to go ahead and give you at least a step into the right direction. That wasn't done. We did get JPJ. We got Brock Bowers. Great. But aside from that, and Glaze, aside from that, that was it. Everybody else is gone. So those 3 guys hit. Cool. It's worked out. But AP was it was the same shit. Again, it's the same thing, different regime with a different name. But it was the same thing. We're going to try this. We're going to try that. That was AP every fucking week. We're going to try this. We're going to try that. It's Aiden O'Connell. It's Gardner Minshew. Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew. Every fucking week, bro. And now it's just with the fucking offensive line. Oh, we're going to see we're going to look at tape and we're going to see what happens. It's going to be Caleb Rogers. No, wait. It's going to go ahead and be Will Putnam. Dylan Parham. Alex Kappa. Whatever. Same shit. It's the same fucking shit. It has not changed. We look even worse at times. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we fucking looked any better than last year. And I know Jeff is also, that's why Jeff is so pissed at times, because he's like, fuck, we didn't even look better than last year. And they went out and decided, you know what? We're not going to fuck around anymore. This is Mark's thinking, right?
Yeah.
So we're not going to go ahead and rest the rest of our future on this rookie head coach.
Yeah.
Who don't know what he's doing, right? He's learning on the fly. He brought in all these guys. He can't even make a fucking decision, right?
Yeah.
They go out and get fucking Pete. Whatever. Pete wasn't my fucking first choice, but Pete's, that's what they wanted, right? Cool. We got Pete. Ben Johnson. I thought we're like, cool. Maybe if we get a lot of fucking Ben Johnson, Robert Saleh, any of those fucking guys, we cool. They're like, Pete's interested. All right, well, fucking put Pete in that mix. Like, he's fucking playing fucking C or D, whatever, right? And that we lost Ben Johnson. Robert Saleh interviewed, but I guess they didn't want him for head coaching. They just want him as a DC role. And here we are now. They wanted to go with the more experienced guy, but this is the thing. Both of these decisions are bad, bro. Both you went with the guy who hasn't really done anything to innovate the game as far as Antonio Pierce, right? He great football player, great route coach. But what the fuck has he done? Has he created this fucking elite defense as he's fucking known for? No. He was barely getting into coaching. He just came over from college. This is his first stint in the NFL coaching area. This was his first stint with the Raiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Correct.
He didn't have no prior NFL experience. It's not like a Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's been around in the fucking league for X amount of years. This guy can win. This guy has made it far into the playoffs, or whatever other guy who's won a Super Bowl or whatever, right? Like New Orleans coach. I always keep forgetting his name. Like that dude, right? And it's not the same thing. It's not. He never did anything innovative. He's always learning. And, he always had an answer to PG. He was just a figurehead as a rah-rah coach, and it was going to take him a long time. We probably wouldn't see anything productive until maybe 2 years after that. So if we would have given him the next year, probably the year after that, maybe we start seeing something turn around. But realistically, it probably wouldn't have been to a third year where we actually start seeing like, okay, cool. Things are starting to turn around. Things are starting to progress, right? That's why AP's not here. But now you brought in this guy who's experienced, who knows, who's been at the highest level, won at the highest level, who's won in different teams. But this guy, the last time this guy won a championship was fucking over a decade ago.
But let me ask you this. You're still in the same spot.
You're still in the same spot. You're still, because you're not bringing somebody who's going to be an innovator. You're not going to be somebody. You're not bringing somebody who has talent, who is changing the game or raising the bar, and that's why you're seeing guys like Liam Cohen. You gave Liam Cohen. You put him in Jacksonville with the right quarterback already in place. Guess what the fuck they're doing? Ben Johnson's team is turning it around. It's shit. It's shit like that. I can't say everybody's gonna go ahead and hit it always. Like look at Aaron Glenn and the Jets. That's just that organization is just fucking abysmal. They're on par or worse than us. Their fucking whole front office. So you could take it as whatever you may, but that situation is just rough for any fucking coach to be in there. But if they stick with them, he could potentially change shit. This is his first year, mind you, so there's still time. But that's what I'm saying. Like all these guys, you got like Matt LaFleur, got Sean McVay, guys who changed the game, who came in and now are finding success. I want Mike LaFleur, his little brother, to be the next, offensive coordinator here if that opportunity becomes available. You know what I mean? So it's shit like that because there's shit that says that this guy could be a head coach one day. You need to give him the reins. You need to give him the opportunity to start him off at least at some place. Be that offensive coordinator to go ahead and make those play calls. But that's the nutshell. That's the answer.
But then why did we hire Pete Carroll?
I told you.
Pete Carroll's a defensive-minded coach.
But who wants to come here and coach?
No,
who wants to come here and
100%. I get what you're saying, but
coach. So be honest with you. Be honest with me. Who wants to come here and coach? Because
nobody
didn't fucking want to come here and coach.
No, nobody.
He's like, guys are. What are you guys gonna do for quarterback situation? You guys don't have a quarterback. All right, cool. I have to rebuild my whole staff. Okay, that's fine. But you guys come from a dog shit year. You guys have number 6 pick. Like, who you guys have in mind for your GM and it's shit like that. And he knows the track record of this fucking organization and how we do away with coaches. Why the fuck would he want to come coach here, bro?
I get what
you go get what you got. You get what you can.
Let me put it like this.
You can't coach a team without a head coach.
But let me put it like this. We put Pete Carroll in a better position than we put AP. AP didn't have a high quality offensive coordinator. We didn't have somebody that can make those play calls. Supposedly, Chip Kelly was brought here for those facts, correct?
Yeah.
To rectify our offense, to make
Yeah.
our offense high powered, to get us to score points. Again, we continuously keep doing the same thing. We continuously to throw the ball. We continuously to struggle on offense, no matter whether it's Luke Getsy, Josh McDaniels, fucking what's his name now? I don't even know his. I can't remember. Chip Kelly. I mean, like,
You're
dude,
tired. You're tired. See, there you go. You're tired. You can't even think straight. That's how the Raiders got
it's
you.
bad, bro. It's bad.
I know. We're gonna wrap it up with this. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with this. Mind you, you asked for this poll earlier that I put up. So you asked, do you fire Chip Kelly and Pete tonight? So let me kind of calculate it, but it's basically, I think it's like about 80% say yes, and about like 20% say no if I want to round it out. But I'll give you the exact totals because I have two polls going on.
We're gonna end the season like this.
The vertical one says 68% say yes, they should fire Pete and Chip tonight. 32% say no. On the horizontal stream, it's 83% say yes, 17% say no, with 6 votes cast for the horizontal and 44 for the vertical. So there you go.
Wow. Hey, look at that participation. Hey, I want to thank my boy, the famous Jay Raider over here at Just Raiders, baby. Make sure you click that like, subscribe button.
Put the
and
back
Raider Nation,
on.
I want you to buckle. I want you to buckle up right now. And this is the way we're going to end up the season, baby. Get in uniform. Make sure that you wear this to the game, to your watch parties, and I want you to send this out to the Raiders and let them know how they're making you feel.
Yeah. I know. I'm going to go fucking be Oscar the Grouch and live in the trash can, bro, for the rest of the season. Pop my head out every so often.
I'm going to be partying like this for Raider Nation. Let's go. Let's go, Raiders. Let's go.
But again, appreciate you guys pulling up, rocking with us. Over 100 in the building. Salute to you guys again. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button. What are you guys waiting for? On both channels, on mine, Just Raiders, baby, my guy, Silver and Black Radio Podcast. Hit that like. It does help to go ahead and get the show out into the algorithm, the YouTube universe. For everybody on X who is rocking with me as well, 55 strong over there. Make sure you guys hit that follow button on my profile. Trying to go that platform as well. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Salute to everybody. This was therapy. I hope you guys got some relief today, man, because it was a fucking rough one out in Vegas. Monday night, man. I hate these fucking national games because we always play like dog shit. But hey, it is what it is.
Raiders.
Tell them, tell the good folks out in YouTube and Xland. What do you have going on? What do you have going up? Upcoming shows. What do you have? Anything going on? Where can they find you at?
All right, baby. So the shows that we're gonna have coming up next is gonna be the Most Notorious Podcast tomorrow night. You're gonna meet my boy 401 Raider Jeff. We got a boy Cheeto Linus and our boy James Bingham. Then we're also gonna have our boy Philly from Philly coming on. So make sure that you guys lock in so that way you guys know everything that's happening at that tailgate. Then after that, we're going to have the Silver and Black Radio podcast on Thursdays. And then on Fridays, I do the Meet the Nation podcast where I bring all you guys as Raiders fans onto the show and do a little interview one-on-one. And after that, if you guys get a chance, make sure that you guys catch me for the post game if Jay Raider ever brings me back because he's too famous for this guy. So click that like, share, subscribe button. Salute, family.
Oh, man. Crazy, bro. Man, oh, man. Hey, appreciate everyone who pulled up and rocked with me on the post-game reaction show. Again, I hope you guys got a little bit of relief. This is therapy, not just for me, but just for everybody here. Make sure you guys go ahead and tap in for the Raider Connection Wednesday night with not only myself, but Cheeto Linus, LB Raider 10, and my guy Raider Jeff, who is in the chat right now. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the subscribe on all those channels. And then I'll be back this Saturday with another Good Morning Raiders. I was off last week. We had a little scheduling difficulty. We're going to go ahead and come back. I got a cool guest coming on, the other half of We Raiders, Baker Raiderette. She's going to be my guest for this upcoming Saturday. So make sure you guys go ahead and tap in. We're going to talk about this game and the rest of the season with her and get her takes on everything, and great insight from her. So make sure you guys go ahead and pull up for that one. Again, Good Morning Raiders. And that's going to be at Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific on the West Coast, right out in Bushytown. So
Cafecito and Raiders, baby.
Coffee. Yep, Cafecito and Raiders. So make sure you guys go ahead and get your mind right. Do whatever it is, go ahead and get your mind right. I'm gonna fucking judge because I do the damn thing too. But we're gonna go ahead and do the damn thing on Saturday. So make sure you guys go ahead and pull up. Raider Connection every damn Wednesday, 6 p.m. Same bad time, same bad channels. So make sure you guys go ahead and pull up for that one. And then always Raiders Unfiltered. I just didn't do one because we had the game on today and I had a host. I hosted some peeps. Shout out to my boy. He came through tonight and just watched some game, watched some football. Luckily, he didn't talk shit, so that was cool because his team is also talking shit, so that was good. But make sure you guys catch Raiders Unfiltered every damn Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific on the West Coast. Y'all already know. But other than that, that is our time for today. Hey, man, I got to go to bed, man. You need to go to bed, too. Look, y'all tired over there. You've been crying. Look like you've been crying, man. Why you crying?
Raiders.
Hold on, bro. Let me do it right. Yo, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody. I'll see y'all next time. Always remember, just Raiders, baby. I don't give a fuck. We're 2-15.
Raiders, bitch.
Raiders, bitch. Till next time, y'all. Whoosh. Later.
Inside Allegiant Stadium for the first time this year.